We are back here, and let me get one bit of housekeeping out of the way first, okay? Last hour, Hannah was with us, and when she left, she was all upset because she was supposed to show this sign to her friend Kaylee so that Kaylee knew that they were thinking of her and that they loved her. So, Hannah, I promised you I'd show it. Kaylee, there's your sign. And everybody's thinking of you as well. Tuukka Rask of the Bruins is with us. Good to see you, too.
Good to see you, too. Thanks for having me.
We had a little highlight package there, a little commercial that ran a minute ago, and you're throwing hands around.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. I mean, it doesn't happen too often, but I guess it makes the highlights when it happens. Hopefully it doesn't happen too often, though.
You don't get that opportunity to fight with anybody very well, except maybe Marshy.
I mean, you know, there's an opportunity, but I just choose not to do that, I guess. Focus on my job stopping the puck, and that's it.
It's good to see you again as everybody's starting to gather back in here from a Bruins perspective. We visited with guys over the last couple of days. You guys are probably already starting to get out on the ice and start getting revved up here.
Yeah, we are. I think the captain's practices are starting next week. I mean, nowadays you really don't take time off from ice at all, so it's pretty much all summer you're skating. But now, you know, September's getting closer and all the guys are getting back in town, and you know, it's becoming a reality that the season's around the corner.
I want to say thanks for being here, because this is, you know, primarily a Red Sox event, Fenway Park, like that. It's so nice to see athletes from other teams come around. And the Bruins, you know, our daughter had leukemia 25 years ago, and she has 2 little boys now, so we know the magic of the Jimmy Fund and what they can do here. And when she was in the hospital, the players would come in, and you could always see those little heart monitors would start beating faster and then come in like that. But what's been your experience going to the clinic, going to the hospitals as a Bruin?
Well, you know what, the luxury of Boston is that, you know, there's so many hospitals and you know, places to treat people and kids, and we've been able to go pretty much all of them. You know, we do the toy drives and then, you know, drop Christmas gifts and whatnot, and you've seen a lot. But, you know, Jimmy Fund, I've been there maybe 3 or 4 times, and it truly is a special place, and the job they do is tremendous. And but, you know, we're just happy to be part of it, you know, and happy to be able to help out.
You're a veteran now, so that you're like a city, you know, Boston guy, and it's nice to have the guys who've been here a long time. They really understand, you know, the institutions in our town, and none more than the Jimmy Fund. You're
right. You know what, I was actually thinking about it yesterday. It's like the longer you stay here and play here, and you start calling the city a home, and you get to know people and the fans and what sports mean to the city, and you know, it's truly amazing. And it's, you know, you don't really realize how lucky you are to play in the city and live in the city, and you know, just trying to cherish that and really appreciate it.
Yesterday, a former teammate of yours, Sean Thornton, stopped by here and made a very generous $25,000 donation from his foundation. You were out helping him a day before that at his charity golf tournament. You guys have still remained very close.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we keep in touch a lot, and you know, happy to see that he's moved on, you know, after retiring hockey and doing great things in Florida Panthers organization there. So, you know, but he's a great guy. He was a great character guy in the hockey community and hockey world, and you know, a lot of respect for him, what he's done, you know, on the ice, but also off the ice, and how he's kept the thing going after he left City, you know, to move to Florida, and you know, it's a great tournament he's got going, and I'm happy that I've been part of that for many, many years.
He says he even wears a suit and tie to work sometimes.
I haven't seen that. He's always had a golf shirt on when I've seen him, but I'm sure it happens.
I assume expectations are pretty high for you guys this year, given how good you were a year ago and maybe feeling like you didn't quite get the job done.
Yeah, I think talking to people before last season, there was not a whole lot of expectations out of us, and you know, we kind of caught people by surprise. Didn't surprise us, but people outside looking in, I guess, were surprised. But not, you know what? Nothing really changed in our minds. We're just going to go out there, and we know that we have a good team and a lot of young talent, and a chance to be a very good and successful team. So you know, we just try to create that own bubble and stay in it throughout the season, and see where it leads us. But definitely, you know, looking forward to it.
You should be feeling the pressure, man, because, I mean, we're figuring the Red Sox are going to the World Series.
Here we go.
The Patriots always go to the Super Bowl. The Celtics, everybody's on board with them in the finals, so I'm telling you, how are you going to live up to that?
Well, I guess you can't think about it too much, but you try to live up to the expectations. And, you know, that's another great thing about Boston. You always have 4 competitive teams in the major sports, and maybe one year all the teams will win the championship in the same year. That'd be great.
Tuukka, thank you for coming by here and lending your voice and your support. We appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the ice soon.
Sounds great.
Thanks.